Scruffles, you are crowned to be the king of death metal. Oh, hello my Bat Sound friends and Lemon Pie cuties, Mark the Punk Gamer aka Mark a Punk here. I'm here with another brand new studio album ranking, and since you haven't seen my mascot dog in a while, so it's sitting right next to me, so there you go, in full view. And for this ranking, this is actually going to be a non-negative type ranking, actually. All 11 of the Crown albums are actually pretty good. But there is a catch, though. It depends which style which I land on for the Crown albums. Or it's called the Crown of Thorns. That's what they're called back then for this band. Their first two was, until they got legally changed that name to the Crown. So there's a little bit of history. The first two was Crown of Thorns band, not anymore, when they reissued it and all that stuff. So this might be another toughest ranking I have done for this one, since all 11 of the Crown albums are really good, but there is a preference for me. So let's get this started. So my number 11th pick for this of the Crown albums is going to be Doomsday King. So, not my kind of style about this one. This is still a good album nonetheless. So, of this one, the tracks I do like is Doomsday King, Angel of Death 1839, Soul Slasher, Blood OD, Through Eyes of Oblivion, and then From the Ashes I Shall Return. So those are the only songs I like from Doomsday King album. So it's not a bad album at all, but it's not kind of like my style. So my number 11th pick is going to be Doomsday King. My 10th pick for this ranking is going to be Hell Is Here. Now, this is an early example of death and thrash mixed together in the earliest form of this album, so Hell Is Here is kind of interesting for this one, and it's their third album. The songs I do like from Hell Is Here is At the End, 1999 Revolution 666, Electric Night, Black Lightning, The Devil and the Darkness, Give You Hell, Mysterion, and lastly, Death by My Side. So, it's a pretty good start for death and thrash metal mixed together, early type 1. But I have a feeling the other ones might be better for me. But this is an early example for the Crown's mix of their early death and thrash metal together. So, my number 10th pick is going to be Hell Is Here. Now, my next one for my number 9th pick for this ranking is going to be Death Is Not Dead album. So, this one's a little bit better than Hell Is Here. Controversial pick, I know. So, Death Is Not Dead. This is not a bad album at all. Just all these albums are highly reviewed from this band. So, here on out. So, Death Is Not Dead. This is another pretty good album. The songs I do like from it is Rain, I Bliss Bane, Eternal, Speed Kills, Full Moon Ahead, Herd of Swine, Horrid Ways, Ride to Ruin, and lastly, Medusolo, whatever that last song is. Great song too. Yeah, this is another good one, guys. I highly recommend this one too. So my number 9th pick is going to be Death Is Not Dead. My number 8th pick for this ranking is going to be Cobra Speed Venom album. So this one's pretty cool. Awesome one to be honest. And the songs I do like from Cobra Speed Venom is Destroyed by Madness, Iron Crown, In the Name of Death, We Avenge, World War Machine, Necrohammer, Rise in Blood, Where My Grave Shall Stand, Nemesis Diamond, and Nemesis Diamond Deluxe Edition and Japan bonus tracks. There's a couple of bonus tracks that I do like from Japan bonus, and Ride the Fire. So, there you go. A couple of bonus tracks I do like from Cobra Speed Venom album. So, wicked album cover, which is cool. Yeah, overall it's another good album. So, my number 8 pick is going to be Cobra Speed Venom. Now, through 7 through 1, I like all the tracks in these top 7 here, so this is interesting here for here on out. So, my number 7th pick is going to be Crowned in Terror. This is not the remastered version, not the remake version yet. This is the original version of it, of Crowned in Terror. So I like all the tracks, I'll name them all out. House of Hades intro, Crowned in Terror, Under the Whip, Dragged Unholy, World Below, The Speed of Darkness, Out for Blood, I Am Hell, Death is the Hunter, Satanist, and lastly, Death Metal Holocaust. So this is the original version of that album. I don't know why it's in their discography. So here's the original version of Crowned in Terror. So my number 7th pick is going to be Crowned in Terror. And here we go. For my number 6 pick, it's going to be the same album like the last one. It's going to be Crowned Unholy this time, not the last one I said. So this is the remake. The reason I like the remake more than the original, it's because the Crowned Unholy sounds a little bit better than the original version. And it's one of their studio albums, so there you go. So I'm not going to name all the tracks out again, it's all the same. So, but with better sound. I hate it when bands start repeating the same shit again. I guess they wanted to make it sound better, I don't know. Yeah, it's a remake of the Crowned in Terror. So there you go. And they kept fucking repeating it. But it sounds a little bit better than the original Crowned in Terror. But overall, I like all the tracks in this one. Number 6 is going to be Crowned Unholy. Zoom! So, my number 5th pick for this ranking is going to be Death Race King. This is fucking awesome, this one is. Death Race King. This came out in the early 2000s of death metal. Melodic death metal album. I think this one's pretty cool. So, I like all the tracks in this one, as per usual. Death Explosion, Executioner, Slay of the Light, Back from the Grave, Devil Gate Ride, Vengeance, Rebel Angel, I Won't Follow, Blitzkrieg Witchcraft, Dead Man's Song, Total Satan, and lastly Killing Star, Suburbia Luxuria Triple X. So, this is a damn good, the Crown album is Death Race King. This one's pretty cool in my opinion. Number 5 is going to be Death Race King. Let's finish this. Number 4th pick for this ranking is going to be their first debut album called The Burning. So, this is their early of the Crown debut. This is where they had their name, the band name called Thorn of Crowns, or Crown of Thorns. That's what their original band name was going to be until it got illegally changed for some reason. But it's still the Crown album, nonetheless. Then they changed it and stuff. So I like all the tracks in their first debut. This is another damn good one. Of Good and Evil, Suicidal Demon Might, Godless, The Lord of the Rings, I Crawl, Forever Heaven Gone, Earthborn, Never Ending Dream, Night of the Swords, Candles, and lastly, Forget the Light. So this is a pretty good early debut of the Crown, or Crown of Thorns, whatever the hell this band was called back then. Pretty cool debut in my opinion. So number 4 is going to be The Burning. Alright, top 3. My number 3 bronze medal winner, in my opinion, is going to be Eternal Death. This one is a little bit better than their debut. So, again, another like all tracks in this one. This is another damn good one. Angels Die, Beautiful Evil Soul, in Bitterness and Sorrow, The Black Heart, World Within, The Serpent Garden, Kill the Priest, Misery Speaks, Hunger, and lastly, Death of God. So there you go. This one's a little bit better than their debut. They actually amped up their sound a little bit for this one. So this is their second album. And cool album art cover, by the way. And all that stuff. Number 3 bronze medal winner is going to be Eternal Death. Number 2 silver medal winner for this ranking, and it's actually their only debut, not debut, this is their only latest album they have right now. It's called the Royal Destroyer album. This one I enjoy a hell of a lot. I love their latest one of this album, Royal Destroyer. This one is pretty kick-ass for death metal, for a melodic death metal album. This one's pretty cool. I'm gonna name all the tracks: Baptized in Violence, Let the Hammering Begin, Motor Death, Ultra Faust, Glorious Hades, Full Metal Justice, Scandinavian Satan, Devoid of Light, and We Drift On, Beyond the Frail, and lastly, Absolute Monarchy. So, awesome latest one in my opinion. Royal Destroyer kicks ass in my opinion. So this, to me, is a good one. My number 2 silver medal winner is going to be Royal Destroyer. And my process of elimination for my number 1 gold medal of my favorite of the Crown albums. And this might surprise you guys. It's actually one of the creepiest of the Crown albums they ever released. And the one album I'm going to call it is Possessed 13 album. Now this one has the Rob Zombie-esque cover, so there you go. This one I like more. This is what I mean. This is one of the creepiest of the Crown albums they ever made in their whole discography. So this one's my favorite out of all the Crown albums. I mean, the rest of the other 10 are pretty good, so, but I like Possessed 13 more. So it has that Rob Zombie-esque cover, so, which is cool. Alright, I'm going to name all 13 of the songs, and I'll end this ranking right here. So here we go. No Tomorrow, Face of Destruction, Deep Pit of Death, Deliverance, Cold is the Grave, Dream Bloody Hell instrumental, awesome. Morning Star Rising, Are You Morbid, Bow to None, Kill 'Em All, That's Ahead, Overdrive, Zombified, Dawn of Emptiness, and lastly, In Mariam instrumental. So, yeah, I enjoyed the hell out of Possessed 13 from The Crown on this one. So this one is one of the coolest in my opinion they ever made, and one of the creepiest they ever made. So out of all of the Crown albums. So this is my number 1 favorite gold medal winner. It's definitely Possessed 13. And that's it for ranking the albums for a while. My next project I'm going to do is try to catch up on movie reviews as I can, and a couple of re-ranks, like I'm going to re-rank Styx again, and Van Halen. I need to catch up on, so. And all the other stuff, so I can tell you guys. And I really want to catch up on my reviews and stuff. I really wanted to do. And that's all I have to say. Alright, I will end this new studio album ranking. You guys can tell me yours in the comments below. If I ever need to revisit this, and to me, I love all 11 of the Crown albums. They're really good in their own merits. They're highly reviewed in every one of them, so they never made a single bad album. So all 11 of them do. And that's why it's a really hard ranking. I do like all of them, but there is preferences and stuff like that. Alright, I'm gonna end this here. And this new studio album ranking of The Crown. Subscribe to me if you haven't. click the bell to get notified and get all of my notifications. Make sure you set it to all so you get all of my notifications. And also share this new studio album ranking of The Crown studio albums. And I'll see you Bat Sound friends and Lemon Pie Cuties, which next content I'll do on my channel. And I will see you later.